Today I'm going to read a rule from my first book, 101 Rules to Being the Champion of Your Life. Rule 96, it says, recovery is a daily must. So every rule has a famous boxer quote. It says, from Conor McGregor, not my favorite, but it's in the book. I liked his quote. An injury is not just a process of recovery, it's also a process of discovery. Setbacks are only prompts for comebacks. So a setback is just an area of opportunity where you know a comeback is around the corner. So here's my breakdown, because every rule has a breakdown. This is 96. I always say the moments between the notes create the music. The in-between is very important and needed for the process of the whole. What we surrender to, we allow. We must create space in the body. We must recover and heal daily. And all of that occurs only during rest. This was the hardest lesson of my life. That's why the quote, because I didn't learn rest until I had my injury and my motorcycle accident, and I thought rest was like watching TV or doing my nails while I'm watching TV or maybe even scrolling through the internet. And no, rest is like shavasana, the end of a yoga, everything body scanning, letting go, true rest, breathing like a sleeping bear. Everything that, like, just before you sleep, just before you fall asleep in the sun, like that is rest, and it's needed. So we must recover and heal daily. All of that occurs only during rest. We must learn to relax, chill out, and be in our parasympathetic autonomic nervous system of rest and digest. So we are not operating under the hormones of stress, as healing and recovery in the sympathetic system cannot occur when we do. So if you are, and the world, we're all acting by the hormones of stress. We all are in fight or flight, as if a bear is chasing us or like we're getting like killed in the next second. And we have two systems that run the show. We have the parasympathetic and the sympathetic, and we only heal and we only rest in parasympathetic. So if we are in a reactive state in the least bit, we are not in the healing state. So we need to have practices that regulate ourselves and that teach us to calm ourselves down, so you can calm down in any moment and you can be the boss of you and you can respond when you want to respond and you decide how things are going to go. And that's in the process of the space in between. And that's why recovery is a daily must. And that's why relaxing and chilling out. And you know, so many people brag about, oh, I only slept 4 hours and I only slept 3 hours, and everyone brags about how much they do. And it really should be a trend that people brag about how much they actually slept. Not being lazy, but being effective and really sleeping the 7-8 hours and using the rest and allowing your body to recover in such a way where, and of course, if you're 20 years old, you could party all night and do what you want and pull all-nighters, but you hit 40 and you're going over, you need to honor your recovery and honor the rest, so you can be most effective and you can be most optimal, especially with the diet and the lack of nutrition in everything down to our water. We're not feeding ourselves what we used to feed ourselves. We have to be extra kind and careful to ourselves.